Welcome to Kismet Improv. It is Thursday night and we're ready to vibe. Please welcome to the stage your host, Libby.
I'm going to cover some housekeeping first. So if you need to use the bathroom, you're going to go out the door, take a right and then a left. Bathrooms are over there. In the event of an emergency, you can exit through that door or you can exit through the door in the green room. But there won't be an emergency. We'll all be great. During the show, at any point, we have a bar in the back and we have a wide variety of snacks, non-alcoholic drinks, and alcoholic drinks, and your bartender. And that's all the housekeeping, I think. So now we're going to get into what we're in for tonight. So Thursday Night Vibes is our indie and experimental improv night. So all of the teams you'll see tonight are indie teams. And as with any improv night, every show you see tonight has never existed before and will never exist again. It only happens one time, so you're in for a treat. So to get started, to get us warmed up so we're ready for some improv, let's start with, we're going to practice. Some of these teams tonight might ask you for some help, so I want to make sure that we're warmed up out here. I know the teams are warmed up, but you all need to get warmed up. So to start with, can you all, when I count to 3, everybody shout out your name. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. I know all your names now, thank you. When I count to 3, everybody shout out your, mom's maiden name. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Great. And now social security. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, but for real, how about, what is your, okay, St. Patrick's Day is coming up. I'm Irish. Maybe you don't celebrate, maybe you do. My question is, what is your favorite Hallmark holiday? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day, excellent. Me too, that's a good one. Okay, so tonight we're going to see 3 teams. As I said, they're all indie teams. The first one up is going to be a duo, MP Helpo. Our second team is going to be My Dear Friend, also a duo. And our last team of the night is going to be Kids Make Some Kids Night. All right, so without further ado, please put your hands together for MP Helpo. We are MP Helpo. We are partners in comedy. Yay! Comedy partners.
Yay!
Life partners. We're just going to need one thing from you all.
Yes.
I'm going to ask a question.
I'm going to ask a question.
And then at the count of 3, you're all going to answer. So, where is a place where 2 people can meet and form an interpersonal relationship?
Or where over time, interpersonal conflict can develop.
1, 2, 3.
Bowling alley.
Bakery.
Let's get all those again.
Bowling alley.
Woodstock a bunch of times. I'm too old to play again. I'm too old to play again. I can't do it, Susan. I can't do it.
Steve, you're really old, but I'm like so nervous and excited to do this for the first time.
But what if, look, I was at Woodstock 69. I was at Woodstock 99. I was going to be at Woodstock 2019. And they canceled it. But now here it is, 2039. I am 100 years old. I'm about to do another Woodstock performance. I'm not even counterculture anymore. I'm not counterculture anymore, Susan. I'm not counterculture anymore.
Okay, I feel like you've come all the way back around and you are.
What?
What?
Like Johnny Cash from 50 years ago?
Was he ever not?
I mean, he was kind of always counterculture, but also universally beloved, kind of like, so like Dolly Parton is universally beloved, and you can just say that.
Yeah.
And Johnny Cash is universally beloved, and we forget that all the time.
He has that song about killing his dad, or wanting to.
That's true, he does it.
Or
And,
James Stewart.
and he improved upon 9 Inch Nails' hurt. Even Trent Reznor said so. Is that his name? From 9 Inch Nails? Whatever.
I don't know 9 Inch Nails, but I do know.
Oh, they say hurt.
Yeah, I got that from context.
Yeah. I hurt myself today. But because I've kind of a twang to me, I sound more like the Johnny Cash version. But not like the Johnny Cash version, because that would be hubris to say. Even though we were contemporaries, I did perform at Woodstock 69.
Yeah, this is my first one.
Susan?
Yeah.
You're the best guitarist I've ever seen in my entire life. I knew Eddie Van Halen and that guy sucked compared to you. Yeah. I knew Slash. Before that rock fell on him from that high height and he got crushed into a case. Slash was the best guitarist I'd ever seen.
I like Slash a lot. You don't mean that.
I do.
You don't mean that.
That's why I feel so much. That's why I feel like I can't do this. I can't do this because you are so youthful and talented, and I'm just an old fogey. What once long ago tried to burn down Buckingham Palace. We all did back then. That's what being counterculture was about. Killing the old bag. But now she's dead.
Yeah.
Her 3 successors are dead. It's just me.
You spent some time in London then?
What?
What?
Yeah, we all did. Back in those days, punk music, you kidding me? 1969?
Well, I really. Is that some thick water?
All water's thick when you're 100 years old.
I have some vitamin waters in the fridge if you want.
Hey,
Some vitamin.
what flavors you got in there?
Only the caffeinated ones.
Only the caffeinated ones? No, that'll kill me. No questions asked. No questions asked. Maybe if you had like a soapy life water in there, or maybe a brisk decaf lemon iced tea. Because here's the thing they don't tell you about brisk lemon iced tea. That stuff drinks smoother than any other drink that's ever been invented. That's why I briefly was the spokesperson for them in the early 2000s. It was the one time I ever let myself go corporate, and they didn't even give me any brisk for it. They just gave me.
And this is why I have all these vitamin waters. I'm their spokesperson.
I don't watch television anymore. I didn't know that.
I didn't expect you to.
To watch television?
No, to know. I'm nervous.
Susan, don't be nervous. Here, tell me. Here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. We've been touring together for, what, 2 years now? Just because it's your first Woodstock doesn't mean it's your first concert.
Right.
So, how do I make you less nervous? What if we tell secrets? Secrets we ain't never told nobody before. I'm 100 years old. I still have some. Do you know that?
You would tell me?
Yeah. I tell you secrets I didn't even tell my third ex-wife, Anastasia. Forget not, I've never been divorced. All of my ex-wives.
Died tragically?
Well, not all tragically. I mean, I'm 100 years old. At one point, it was because we were
Yeah,
both 90.
Oh, okay, I should have guessed. Please tell me.
The other two died tragically. In one case, it was a high and smooching her as she was kissing Slash. Back in those days, we were all swingers. Every one of us was. 2025, everybody was. Oh, wait. Oops. Anywho,
Why?
I just have a vision. Tell me something about yourself that you've never told anybody else before.
Well, you didn't tell me that wasn't a secret.
No, did you open my secret?
Yeah.
I wasn't doing you opened my secret first.
Yeah, I feel like you're more comfortable with talking about yourself.
In 1978, I saw a dog that ate a human man. I opened the door to an apartment that I was supposed to be subletting, and I saw that a dog had eaten a human man inside. And as I looked upon the bones of that man, and I saw the dog's face covered in blood, I went and I picked him up and I splashed water in his little face. It was a tiny dog. He definitely didn't kill the man. The man had died and the dog had eaten him. Those things have been disconnected somehow. And when I splashed the water into his little face and cleansed him, I picked up the bones, I threw them in a bone bag I had on my tour bus, and I skipped town. I drove 1,500 miles to Toledo. We were in Ohio in those days. And yes, you can't drive 1,500 miles from one side of like the state's not big enough. But I went in a circuitous path. I went through all the tiny towns, all the little cities. Akron,
Yeah.
Mount Vernon,
What did you do?
Gambier.
Please tell me what you did.
Kenny College is there.
Can you tell me what you did with the bones?
With the bones?
Yeah.
Oh, I put them, I called the police, I put them outside, I didn't want the dog gnawing away anymore.
Yeah.
But then I looked at the dog and I said, "You're beautiful." So I poured out some food for him. And I wrote on the bag, "I think this man was murdered, and the dog had nothing to do with it."
What?
Have that dog in trouble.
Yeah, I'm glad you cleared the dogs.
Because you have to kill them. This is a real, believe, true fact, but they have to put down any dog that's eaten any amount of human flesh.
Is that real?
Yeah, it's not good. It's not, I don't know why, but this is the life I've been forced to live.
This vitamin water's a little strong.
I'm gonna practice tambourine while we talk.
Can I have some of your regular water?
Wait, what? Did you say it was tough?
No.
Did you say that vitamin water was tough?
It's a little tough to get down because it's a little strong acidity.
Oh, it's pH is above 7. Below 7? I'm not a
I'm
scientist.
not a scientist, but I think about it.
Oh. I was thinking milk as being basic,
Yeah.
but it's actually acidic. But I think it's because it's one of the only things that can calm
Can I
my.
have some of your regular
Yes,
water?
yes, the water is.
I'm so sorry. And you had it first.
Tambourine. Wow,
Sounds good.
I hate the tambourine. It's all I've ever been let to play. All my bandmates died. Big rock fell on them from on high when they were pointing and saying, "Look, your wife's kissing Slash." They didn't see. There was a rock fall all around.
I was gonna say, are you sure you didn't almost get killed also?
Oh, no,
or you did.
I certainly almost got killed, and I didn't kill any of those people. What's your secret? Tell me your secret. Please tell me your secret. I can't think about that poor little dog anymore.
Well, first you said you hate the tambourine. Do you want to
Unpack that?
try my guitar?
No, you play guitar so beautifully. I'll play something else, though.
Okay.
Drums. Flute. A lot of rock music has flute now. In the 80s, too, Dio.
Yeah.
God, I love flute. Big nerd was Dio. All metal musicians were. I mean, fuck it. Led Zeppelin mostly wrote about Lord of the Rings. Not their metal band, but it's a true thing.
Right.
Dio mostly wrote about other fantasy novels he read because he was too much of a nerd to just read Lord of the Rings. Rainbow. That was the band Dio was in.
You wanna know my secret or?
Please.
It's embarrassing.
No.
Yeah.
I threw bones in a bone bag.
Well, back in 2030.
9 years ago.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to do everything relative to being 100.
Yeah.
I was 91.
But you were 91. I was 19, and I was on my first tour. And my plane was flying over Toledo,
Ohio?
over Ohio. So I got a little squirrely when you mentioned Ohio. You might not have noticed.
They do call it a flyover state.
I was flying over it, and our bathroom was really full of stuff.
On the plane?
On the plane, it was full within the plane
Stuff?
of stuff. Don't make me say it.
Of shit? Human poop?
Of human turds.
Turds? We don't, I draw the line at a bathroom full of human turds. Bones in a bone bag.
Bones in a bone bag.
But if I have to touch human poop, I'm out.
I didn't touch it. But whoever is in charge of that button that releases all of the poop,
Yeah, the food release
the
button?
poop release button on this plane, they did it over Toledo.
No, we're supposed to do it over the water.
Yeah.
You tell me that, wait!
That was my band. It wasn't the Dave Matthews.
It wasn't the So you're telling me?
If you were to do a DNA test on some of that poop, you would see that me and my bandmates had shit that place. There was my poop button pusher.
Dave Matthews almost got canceled over that. He's a close personal friend.
I'm sorry. I was so young and new to the game that my publicist was like, you can't take the fall for this. And
So
Dave
instead you let the
Matthews,
blame crash into him? He's a friend. Into me, yeah. I put a little stank on it, so it's more like Johnny Cash, but not like Johnny Cash. That'll be humorous. Even though we were contemporaries, because I played at Woodstock 69.
I got that. Do you not like me now because I
But I like you a lot. Just occurs to me that I was 30 at Woodstock 69.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about being 30 in a long time.
Yeah? Is that upsetting? Or
Well-
or good?
I just hate the tambourine so much. I liked the tambourine when I was 30 because I felt like I was jamming up there. But now I realize they gave it to me so I wouldn't fuck with their instruments while we were standing up there. Like, cause my instinct was like when like my old guitarist Flanny, when Flanny was playing the guitar, I would go up and I would slap the strings a little bit.
Yeah.
And I would always unscrew the tops of the cymbals off. Especially the hi-hat, because the hi-hat's the better cymbal. What, I'm gonna look at some stupid tiny short cymbal? The tambourine was a restriction put on me.
Was there a third instrument that you would toy with? Or just the two?
I know it's narratively unsatisfying, but I mostly toyed with that. Tried to toy with my bassist one time. Let me tell you something about bassists. Back in those days, I don't take no shit from no one. Chris, my bassist, he had a normal name. Chris. Unlike Flanny, my guitarist, or bongos, my drummer, he didn't play bongos, ironically. That was what he thought was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a big fan of that guy who was on the Manhattan Project, who only played bongos all the time.
Yeah.
Who Jack Quaid played in that movie Oppenheimer 20 years ago. Jack Quaid. Novo Kane.
Novo Kane.
Companion, Scream.
Scream 5 and 6.
What other movies was Jack played?
What would you be doing right now if you were 30?
Probably playing the tambourine
But if it was now?
at Woodstock. What?
If I were to tell you
All right, I'll visualize.
that vitamin water had some rejuvenating properties.
You're telling me that vitamin water is a substance?
Maybe.
You're telling me that vitamin water is an elixir of youth?
Listen.
Like Ponce de Leon found? You're telling me that vitamin water is an elixir of immortality? And I can tap it, regain 5
Do you want
health,
me
jump
to
like,
answer?
yes, I'm sorry.
Within every pack I am given per tour, per show, there is one bottle that can restore youthfulness. And I drink as many as I can. And it keeps me like
You're
hydrated.
30.
I know. So I don't usually hit it.
What?
I don't usually hit it.
You don't usually hit it?
That neither.
Or like hit it?
I don't usually hit the bottle, like find the
Oh,
bottle
like you hit
that
the bottle.
has the elixir.
Yeah.
I have to guess.
So
But
like,
the
are
one I'm
you gonna,
drinking right now is definitely not it. It tastes like regular.
are you gonna be 30 for a long time? Just seems like such a waste. Like if I was 30, I wouldn't drink an elixir of immortality. I would wait a bit.
I'm not drinking it. Usually.
Do you have a stack of elixirs of immortality at your mansion?
On each of my tours, I either drink it or someone I'm playing with drinks it.
Pallet vitamin waters. They're telling me one of those 17 vitamin waters is going to make me immortal. Or at least bring me some youthful vigor.
You think it's true? Only if you believe.
I believe in everything. I'm from the 60s. But I'm from the 30s.
One to the right.
You don't think it's not this
That's
one?
not that one.
This one's golden.
They're all little.
Yeah, vitamin water. It's good. See, I could have done this one. This one. I'll drink it over here.
Oh God. I've never seen it happen before.
Oh, God! Ow! I'm cracking open like a cocoon! My flesh is falling away! That was crazy. I'm 30 years old again. I always talk like this.
All right, let's give it up again for Amy Melba. I don't know about you, but I am really looking forward to Woodstock 2039. Okay, so another thing that I want to tell you about tonight while we're here watching shows, if you are interested in signing up for some more workshops or classes, if you've never done improv before and you thought about it at all, we have one-on-one classes I highly recommend. We'll have those that start periodically throughout the year. And then we also have 2 exciting workshops coming up. So there's a soundtrack workshop led by Miles, where you will learn to improv that is inspired by music and sound. If this is something you're interested in, we have that coming up. And then also a multilingual improv workshop. All languages and any language proficiency is welcome. You don't have to have a second language to be able to do the multilingual improv. So check both of those out. And also every level of improv experience is welcome. Aside from that, every Thursday night there's a practice group right here. And every other Wednesday there is a bilingual Spanish-English practice group. And all of the information of all of these, including the one-on-one class, is on kismetimprov.com. Okay, so next up in our lineup tonight of Indie Improv, we have another duo, My Dear Friend. So let's give it up for My Dear Friend.
Hello, everyone. I'm Grace.
And I'm Elizabeth.
And we are My Dear Friends. To get us started, please just get a one-word suggestion.
Bowling.
Bowling.
Thank you very much. We're never gonna get the league going at this rate. Oh, come on! I called everybody in the yellow pages. I called everybody with the last name starting from Aaron to Azalea, and nobody picked up. I know. Not a single person. I'm not blaming you. I want to be clear about that. Okay. I'm just saying the softball league's on the line. I know it's on the line. Okay. Do you think when I started at Google, I had aspirations for anything other than us building the greatest softball team imaginable? Oh, no. I know that was your aspiration. That's obviously what I'm interested in. It's the only reason you went to Stanford. Obviously, I've been waiting for this my whole life, Melinda. Okay. It's okay. You know, we have been in this together for so long. Single-handedly birthing this softball league. Oh my God. Okay, and just because we can't get a field now we're not gonna give up. I'm not giving up. Okay, I was all right. You know what? I thought it would be disruptive to go back in time and go an antiquated approach and use the yellow pages, but I think I'm gonna revise my approach. I thought it was smart. Honestly. Thank you. You think outside the box. We gotta mix it up. I mean, okay, we sent out the paperless post to everyone on Google. Nobody responded. You know what? I think we might have to acknowledge that part of the problem is us. It's us. Okay, yeah. I'm glad we were together. I was nervous. You're the only person that I connect with in this company of 3 million people. It's astounding. Maybe we should take softball full time. I mean, I've got a little bit of a nest egg saved up. I've been investing our bonuses each year. Every single year. I mean, we've been living in that apartment in Bushwick with 8 other people, despite making $200K a year. I know. When I say nest egg, I mean $1.7 million. Yeah. That's exactly how much I have too. So wait a second. Hold on. We could start our own league. Wow. We could perform in it, because it really is a performance when you think about it. I mean, the way you lined up that arm, Melinda. I mean, wow. No, we do it. I think we do it, right? I mean, I've been very stressed out. I mean, about the league primarily, but secondarily about being on call, man. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy what they have us doing. Yeah. I was on a first date the other day, and I had to leave because, you know, Sandra was supposed to be on call, number 1. She was supposed to be fixing it, so she was supposed to be number 1, and she didn't pick up the phone, which is rule number 1 when you're on call. She acted like a softball team. Sandra. I hope she doesn't respond to the paperless post, because she would not be on. I think I would just say no. I think we should say no. We should say no, and let's do it. Let's do it. Let's put in our resignation tomorrow. That's cool. Yeah, no problem. Okay, definitely not a problem. We'll just go to Washington, North Carolina instead of Bali for my bachelorette party. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for the small town of Washington, North Carolina. A lot of people haven't heard it. It's actually very quaint. Okay. Yeah. I appreciate you being really cool about this. Totally. I mean, you're my best friend, you're my maid of honor. You know, I'm not like a high maintenance person. No. I mean, you did want to go to Bali. I have wanted to go since I was a kid. Like in peak season. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. And you went to fly business class. Well, 17 bridesmaids. You don't want to be jet lagged when you get there. But yeah. I mean, if you had a crying baby on a flight, it's crazy. Yeah, no, totally. No, and you know what? It's not about It's not about crystal clear waters or, sand that just melts in your hand or, those little umbrellas that come in the.
It's not about
you're
that.
right. It's not about any of those
Yeah.
really nice sounding things.
Friendship.
It's about the quaint town of Washington, North
Yeah.
Carolina.
Okay. So yeah, what's
They have a walking tour. It's self-guided. And I did hear that they recently got a cat cafe. Amy, are you mad at me? Do you not? It's not that.
okay.
I found out that my long lost brother lives in Washington, North Carolina.
What?
You have to go. I'm sorry that it's ruining your wedding and your bachelor party or your bachelorette party. I'm sorry, Foster.
No, wait. Your long lost brother?
Yeah.
You've always wanted a brother.
I know.
As long as I've known you.
I know.
And how did you find him? That's
23
crazy.
and me.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it was one of those 23 and me things. I guess my dad has a lot of kids.
Wow.
I didn't mean for it to disrupt your bachelorette party, and honestly, I was thinking that the beauty and grace of Washington, North Carolina would convince you that we were just going there for.
No, Amy, no, that would not convince me at all. Okay, but the one thing that I love more than a grand, big, beautiful beach trip is a mystery reveal. Yes, every single day I get home from work and I just watch mystery shows from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. straight. I mean, now we can live it out for real. Oh my god, this is great. We can plan it out. We can have a stakeout. We can think about where we're gonna meet him. We'll bring all the gals. Cindy's boyfriend is actually a private detective.
Oh.
I guess he won't really be needed since we've already identified him. But we could probably get some tips from him, and we could just, oh my god, and then we could have a party. I mean, it could be like a dual celebration of me and getting married, and this big reveal.
This is so overwhelming, but honestly, mostly I just can't believe you're such a good friend.
Oh my god, you're gonna have a brother!
Margaret, I'm so glad you agreed to do this knitting class with me. Well, I honestly have just really been feeling down recently. I'm thinking, if I don't try some new things, I might
I know, you're teetering on this.
I love it.
I know.
It's not making me feel shit. It's getting really ugly.
It's totally.
It's getting really ugly.
It's great. So we're just gonna sit. It could be interesting. It could be interesting. I'm very relaxing.
I did have some thoughts yesterday about maybe starting to steal books from the library, but not returning them as an act of as a way to act out.
Christine, take the needle out of your hand.
Oh, remember, it's not that kind of teetering on the edge.
You were gonna steal from the library.
Yeah, and not return the books.
Christine, you're a non-profit employee.
I know.
This is one of the few remaining civil institutions that we have that's hanging on by a thread. Literally.
I know.
This is all we have to educate the youth. This is a book that you take is a book that someone else doesn't have.
Okay, so I want to what if I go in and I just start taking cards out of the card catalog? Oh, it's digital now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
what if I start ripping pages out of random books?
No, that's very destructive, Christine. Look, let's not have a seat, okay? But bring the yarn. Bring your
Nice.
Okay, take. Oh, come on.
It's okay. I actually find the yarn.
I think that's nice. Let's just play with the yarn. Let's just kind of do this. It feels nice, right?
Okay, so
Yeah.
but what if I awake in the middle of the night my body says, go to your nearest library. Should I do you think I should keep the yarn as a comfort item?
I know rejection can be hard, okay? But I don't think Rocky was the dog for you.
How dare you say his name?
That's it.
You know it's wrong.
I know. But there's so many other dogs out there. There's so
But Rocky looked at me, and then he looked at the other potential doctor, and then he didn't even glance on his way. He just went. He just went.
Sweetie, no, it's okay. No, look, there's a lot of other dogs in need out there. A lot. And hey, if I were a dog, I would choose you.
You're not a dog! All right, Emily! Sorry, that wasn't about you, that was about me.
Look, you know what? Fresh slate. And I don't think knitting. I'm glad we got out there, we tried something new. I don't think that's the solution.
I agree.
Are you ready to go back to the adoption agency?
Maybe next week.
Let's go next week. Okay. And let's leave. Can we please leave?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so, wow. We did it. We fucking did it. We made our own board game, alright? I can't believe it.
And it's a work of genius.
It's a work of genius.
I've seen so many board games.
Oh yeah.
And they're all either squares or rectangles.
More boring.
Has anyone ever thought it was circle?
When you decided to make the gold coins be exchangeable for unicorns only in the fourth quadrant of the circle, that's when I knew this shit is going on boardgames.com. That's what I knew. There it is. God, that's good. Do you want me to cast my screen to the TV? Oh yeah.
I want you to cast your screen. I want to see it on boards.com and all its glory.
Oh God, it's.
Wait a minute.
Do you think?
Wait.
Well, I have a concern. What's your concern?
Let's hear your concern.
My concern is if we can customize the ads that are on the side, because that one is a little unsavory.
Oh my God. Is that a male doll?
If they do specify that it is a G-string thong for males.
Wow.
Which really just is not aligned with the theme of Guardians of Borg.
Exactly.
That's not what we're going for at all.
Oh. They've got a model rocking it now.
Let me refresh the page.
I wouldn't mind it.
Oh. Now it's moving. That's kind of odd but impressive.
I mean, honestly, I like it better moving.
Yeah. I actually think that little number right there could actually be incorporated into phase 3
Oh my God.
of the forest.
Yeah.
The forest design on phase 3. I could actually really see it having a moment right before, or is it after? No, right before you get to Caterpillar
I'm
Way.
sorry, what did you say? I'm sorry, I was just kind of too distracted. I was
Serious?
distracted, I'm sorry. It's actually this
It's
smells
mesmerizing.
very
It's mesmerizing.
professional. I actually think they have a future. I mean, I'm sure Like, we have a future. Well, sure, but also, I mean, we ever thought about getting into the ad game? Our board games on this for $7.99. Look at this enticing ad. I never wanted a mail phone before, but now I want one. It's not even something I knew that I personally wanted, and now I do very much enjoy myself wanting it. And honestly, the fact that our board game is only listed for $7.99 is kind of an abomination.
It's an abomination, but it's also an honor that it's on the same page. So I think whoever is making boardgames.com, I think they believe in us. I think we have a chance. Yeah. But I think it's gonna start by clicking on this. Oh shit! Wait, what's happening? Oh, fuck.
What did you do?
Oh
Hey, I appreciate you meeting for a coffee. I know,
anytime.
Your boyfriend and my girlfriend are really good friends, and they want us to know each other. So, I figured I would send an olive branch of some kind.
Oh, an olive branch.
Well, I don't mean it in like a wartime, peacetime.
Yeah, no. Hey, look, don't worry about the sprinkler thing. It was not a big deal.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, Paul got over it really fast.
I thought it like.
I mean, there was some flooding, there was some damage, but look, we think it's tacky to Venmo for damage.
Are you sure?
It's tacky, it's not us.
Okay,
It's not us.
I even the first time we met, I accidentally set off your sprinklers in your garage and flooded your basement and ruined your photo albums. I thought you might hold it against me.
We're just not that kind of people.
Well, that's a relief. Honestly, it's always weird, you know, when like your partner has, you know, a friend and they're going to be friends with their partner and you go awkward double dates and
It's even more awkward when you just meet up one-on-one.
well, I'm trying to French.
You said that. No, it's really sweet. It's really sweet.
Something about your tone that's making me think you don't think it's sweet.
My tone.
Like, we don't have to be friends, okay?
Look, you invited me here, okay? I think it's great that our partners are friends. I mean, have they had their issues time and time again over the years? Sure. You know, has your significant other always been a little less mature? Sure. But you know, they were neighbors when they were kids, and sometimes you just have those friendships in life that you can't really let go of.
Wait a
That's
minute.
fine.
Wait a minute. What is Paul telling you about Catherine? Is she less mature?
Oh, well, I thought that was a little obvious.
How would that possibly be obvious? If anything, Paul is the one who needs to grow a pair.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, you heard me. I said grow a pair, and I'm not going to apologize for it. It was gendered, and I don't care.
You listen to me. You will not talk about my husband that way, little old person.
Little old.
You heard me.
What the hell kind of insult is that?
Well, I don't really like to insult people. It's not the kind of person I am.
Yeah, because you're a conniving
All right, let's give it up one more time for my Okay, now's the time in the show when we take a little break, have a little rest, get a little snack. I know it's sad. We'll be back with you very soon. So we're gonna take about a 5-minute intermission, visit the bathroom, visit the bar, and then we'll see you back here.
The final count of the was that 5 players, 2 different rocks, and the little rock line goes down the spear and then
Sorry, it's your team.
I know, but we I think we should. I like honest bad like I'm too young for us to need the practice. This is what the practice should be to get reps in, because that's like, one of the structural differences the way we're going to shot. Yeah. But it's like, so we're supposed to hold your hands. I think we should talk about it.
Well, bring up the stats, make sure you're on track, and maybe you'll change your mind.
Like what how to do it. Like I think that the best thing would be like what if in the first scene you see someone stealing something.
Yeah, sometimes it's exciting.
It's literally just the company stolen, and that's it.
Yeah, it could be something as simple as that, or just like the opening of the Godfather, or something like that. That's dumb. Or it could be even as like maybe like a really type where we have like a person. Like a child version of the character they go
All right, everyone, make your way back to your seats over here already in your seats. Let's welcome back to the stage, Debbie, our host.
All right, so our last act of the night is a very special act named Choose Me Some Choose Boys. But before they come on, hold on one second, sorry. That was deceptive, my bad. Before they get back to the stage, I will name for you. Tomorrow night we have a show. We have shows every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday here. Friday night is our 4 shows called House Party. My team will be performing. And then Saturday for the month of March is Gimme Indie Comedy, featuring the best indie acts in the area. And this week is Stars of Track and Field. And just like the classes, all of the tickets are available on KismetImprov.com. And now, without further ado, choose me some choose
Tonight, sneaking into the house well after curfew, Jess Schmidt. Starring in an advertisement for an allergy medication, Randy Miller. And the class valedictorian of Pump Up the Crowd School, Kevin. And they're all here too. Kids some Kids Noise! Welcome to Kids Make Some Kids Noise, the game so good we borrowed it from our friends at Dropout Unchanged. I'm your host, Brad Moore. Here's how the game works. I have here a series of improvisational prompts that our players have never seen before. Isn't that right, players?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. They will, to the best of their ability, fulfill these prompts, and I will award them corresponding points, and the winner will go home with the coveted microphone medallion. That was extra. Players, are you ready to roll?
Yes.
Round 1, Jess.
Yes.
Jeff Foxworthy's PSA warning teens about STDs.
You might be having sex if you're itching. You might be wanting to have sex if you're not itching. You might be wondering if that girl in your math class is going to have sex with you. And you don't know what's going to happen, but that just means you're a teenager.
Santa Claus pretending to be a suburban dad pretending to be Santa Claus.
Oh, it's not Dave, it's Santa Claus, the real one. Oh, anyone want to sit on my lap? Not anything I haven't. I do have a lot of it. I am the real Santa. I am the real Santa. Let me get out my list. Oh, we have some naughty people and some nice people. Okay. Oh, this is a receipt from a Subaru dealership. It's fine.
Caroline, breaking up with a musician and desperately trying to influence the song they are going to write about. This is from my real life.
Eddie, you've been great. It's too late. It's too late. You know, you don't know what color my eyes are. They're green. Emerald green, jade green. You know, I would say it's been great, but you know, I would say it's been great, except you know, I'm just too big for you. You know, emotionally, spiritually, you know, I'm just everywhere and I can't be contained. And you know, I just think that you know, I'm like the wind and the sun and the water. Also the sand, also like glass. Also, I have a great ass.
I will start awarding points because I forgot to write.
It's a fun one for fun.
Jess,
Funsies.
the long lost sibling of Snap Crackle.
That's right, I'm Bruce. Drool is just what I have for breakfast. My brothers. They call me the different one in the family. Mostly because I move differently and I talk differently, but I think I have a different spirituality about myself.
Very good. A balanced breakfast amount of points for you. Randy.
Yes, Brad.
Garfield in the gritty reboot of Garfield.
Odie's dead, John. I'm not saying someone in this room killed him. Odie had few personal connections. He didn't get out. Normal, John? Are you fucking kidding? Listen, I bet my last lasagna that you killed him, John. I'm going to the police. Not today because it's Monday and I hate Monday. That is a lot of listen, John, all right, you know my weakness. How many times have you bribed me, you son of a bitch? I'll do it. Lasagna. You go pretty. All right.
A rolled up newspaper full of points for you. Caroline. You, an adult, just got second place in a Pizza Hut coloring contest, and you did children.
The tree is blue. The tree is blue, so I just don't understand what they were like, what the criteria was. Just because I feel like it's green, it's clearly summertime. It's just clearly a summertime scene and the child made the tree blue. And I just like, I know it's supposed to be creative, but it's like, I take this fucking seriously. All right. It's just like,
some people don't respect the hut. And I just feel like art can be anywhere. And also, it's just like a snowman. There wasn't there, okay? I drew what was provided me. And that's all was added. And I just think we should be, I think a colored book, the point is to use what is provided. All right? Like, we don't make up our own math. We do the math that is told us.
So much. One free personal pain point. Jess, I'm sorry in advance. The Penniesburg address.
Friends. This is about me, okay? What I'm doing up here. In the summer of 1882, my neighbor left out his trash, and it was a trash day. Shut up! It's about me! This is my time in the limelight. Do you know how long I've waited for this time? I've grown my beard out for this day. We've gathered here at the National Monument to celebrate people who aren't Karens, people who don't report other people when they don't bring their dog in at night, you know? Did you snicker? I heard that. This is about me and my problems, okay? I grew out my ear hair. What other speeches do I know? Let me think.
I'm very obvious score for us.
Thank you. I grew up in North Dakota.
Randy, the press conference of the coach whose team just lost to Air Bud.
Yeah, I've got a lot of questions. I just want to start by addressing the elephant in the room. The dog is faster than any child. Yeah. All right. I know it says technically in the rule book, there's nothing that says dogs can't play basketball. Okay? But there should be. All right. It says I can't put robot legs on a shark and put it on my team. But that goes without saying. All right. It doesn't cover every contingency. It's that dog. Not natural, right? I think that dog is the fastest golden retriever that on the fucking planet. I'm sorry to swear. I'll be honest with you, I don't think that dog needed his team. I think that dog would have whooped us on his own. It's unnatural. It's unnatural. If dogs were meant to play basketball, God would have given them arms. I won't be taking any.
A buzzer-beating tip-in point for you, Randy. Our last prompt of round one, Caroline, drastically misunderstanding the limits of the immunity idol on Survivor.
Jeff, I'd like to get rid of all my STDs now. That was what I could do. Fuck everyone on my tribe. And they all wanted to get rid of me. I'd say, well, I don't have any STDs. That's what that was, right? That was my understanding from the clues. That this piece of wood would make it so I could fuck 8 people. Have them all reject me and want me to get away. I thought this was is the new era. This is the new era, and I could have unprotected sex with anyone, and then just walk away from the island scot-free of disease. Well, everyone, I'm sorry. You should all try to find your own immunity. I will. I'll see you guys in Ponderosa.
All the points that we already voted on, they had to wait for you, Caroline. Very good. That brings us to our first mini game. This one is called From Screen to Stage. Yeah, we changed the name, but nothing else. And to get it started, we'll need a famous line from a movie. Something like, "We're going to need a bigger boat," or "You can't handle the truth."
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Where we're going, we don't need roads. So Jess is going to give that line just flat as it is, and then I will give some micro adjustments, and we work through. I've got a surprising number of them, and you'll deliver that line, "Where we're going, we don't need roads," with the micro adjustments in mind. Excellent. Your line is that. All right, Jess, no direction. That's 2 points.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Randy, give me more.
Where we're going, we don't need.
Caroline, even more.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Excellent. Jess, like it's the end of the national anthem.
Where we're going, we don't need
Randy, like you're rejecting a promposal.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Oh. Caroline, like you're wondering if this house is haunted. Jess, like it's Gen Alpha slang and you're trying to fit in with your Gen Alpha coworkers.
We're going. Yeah. We don't need roads.
Randy, like you're pretty sure this is the phrase to get 3 extra McNuggets.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Caroline, like you're narrating the twist in a true crime podcast.
Oh. Where we're going, we don't need roads.
What a twist. Jess, Britishly.
Oh, crikey! Stone! Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Randy, Britishlier.
What? What? Where we going? We don't need roads.
Caroline, you could probably guess what's next. The British list.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Wow. That brings us to round 2, in which our players test their talents in teams of 2. Jess, Randy. The car ride home after coming in dead last on the network.
You know that I hate pancakes.
I haven't seen you eat one.
Jim. It's $10,000. To get Botox.
Listen,
Baby? You're gonna baby me out of that? You don't even know where I want to go on vacation?
you know what?
I took a guess. Your people are Swiss. I thought you would like
My
to.
people are Swiss.
You want to see your boots? I thought you wanted to see your boots. I know
What
things
does that
about.
even mean? You like my holes? What does that even mean, Jim?
I think your ancestors came over from Switzerland.
Pull over, I need a vomit.
It's a silly game.
A silly game?
It's a silly.
Do you know how many years and how many men I went through to get on that show?
Okay, now I got some questions. Are you telling me just
Get out of the car, Jim.
I want to go get
Slowly.
Get out of the car, Jim.
James. Get out of the car, Jim. Maintain eye contact with me. Where do I like to go on Saturdays for dinner?
Baby, get your hand out of your pocket.
You can't make me do anything.
Maybe
You
it's
can't
not.
make me do anything.
So, TGX ideas. So dark.
A movie making points for the two of you. Randy, Caroline.
Yes.
He's not at the Museum of Salt and Pepper Shakers. Bare feet rehearsal.
Well, oh my God.
I eat my brother.
You're alive?
Yeah.
Engaged brother?
Yeah, you see, Steve. Oh, spicy, oh. He's pepper.
How are you talking?
How am I talking?
I'm responsible for that shaker. I'm the new security guard. Johnson. That's my name.
Did they ever tell you what happened to the old one?
Yeah, they said he had diphtheria.
Luckily, I know what that is.
Wait a second. Did he know that you were alive?
Oh, yeah. Hal knew. And I paid him off. I'd shake a little bit in his mouth every time. Still salt on the tongue.
Doesn't sound great.
It's a lot of
Like the Flintstones. Hey, I got a question. This is personal since we just met, but my world is being turned upside down right now. Do you use the bathroom?
No.
Oh, great. Hey,
That's your first question for meeting a living creature?
Yeah, no, you don't have the organic part. Second question. My wife is trying to divorce me. Are you good with people?
I'm a lawyer.
A dash of points for each of you. Caroline, yes. Good cop, bad cop. This is gonna hurt my feelings.
All right. I mean, the corpse is gorgeous. What's a gorgeous corpse? She's a looker, professionally speaking.
Brett, that.
I don't know. I mean, call me Bradley, but that's a good corpse.
But we've been partners for how long now? And you're saying that a corpse is beautiful?
Yeah, I just feel like we've really gotten to that point in our relationship where I can be honest with you. I just think the corpse is beautiful.
Brett, I'm not worried about you.
Why?
Because, I mean, I love you as a partner and everything, but seeing beauty in a dead woman who's been dead for so long, he seems like a dog ate her. I just can't fathom that.
I mean, I'm not saying death is beautiful. I'm just saying, she's a beautiful dead body.
Brett, I gotta say that.
Some people say beauty fades, but not for this dead woman.
Think how you were Brad, is you're an upstanding guy.
I know, I
You're
can't
an
get into the
upstanding-
corpse shit.
You're an all-American dude who really loves his job and goes out there and sees all the good in people and doesn't raise his gun unless he really needs to. You know, that's why I love riding in the car with you.
Yeah, well, I'll get over the gorgeous corpse, but would you like to come see my show, Kiss Mix?
Your feelings are only moderate here. Your points sound right to an attorney. Jess and Randy.
Yes.
Explaining mansplaining to someone who has just used the term incorrectly.
Yeah, so, my daughter kept mansplaining, the rules of Monopoly. Played Monopoly, okay, yeah.
Ralph, I don't want to say like, okay, boomer, but that's what is wanting to come out of my mouth. Okay, I believe in calling people in instead of calling them out, but you don't understand mansplain. You understand that, right?
She didn't think I knew how to play Monopoly,
Yeah.
and she was like, Daddy, this is how you play Monopoly. I love her, but I said, baby girl, don't mansplain.
No, there's several things wrong here.
Yeah.
First of all, again, she is a girl, a woman. She identifies as a woman. She can't mansplain, okay? This is a gender thing where women are being spoken down to by men, okay? Secondly, don't call your daughter baby girl.
Hey, baby girl, Monopoly, my game.
Ralph,
I'm gonna get Mark Place.
you said it again.
That's why I was off, 'cause, you know, I'm 6 years
Ralph,
old.
can I be real with you?
Yeah.
I don't like it when you wear your biking shorts to work.
Actual history points to you. Randy, Caroline. Phantom of the Improv Theater.
That's the palest plaid I've ever seen.
I've been here waiting for a suggestion.
Your hand smells like PBR. You're so handsome. How can that be? You're an improviser.
Yes, but indeed. The theater was once a place of levity and joy, but people stopped coming and giving suggestions.
Now I'm just an opera singer looking for an empty place to sing.
Tell me, have you ever done Duprov? You and me, a duo. Beautiful.
Oh, with a phantom.
Well, no, I'm a real person. I'm called the Phantom of the Improv. I haven't seen the movie. I'm a real person. Yeah, give me a suggestion quickly.
Banana.
No, not that. I don't like it.
Oh, okay, listen to that. I have a mask full of points for the two of you, but you'll have to cut it in half. Sure. Final draft of round 2, Caroline and Jess. Two bros under the impression they have just invented.
And what up?
Those are very sick.
Yeah. Sick dog.
Sick dog.
Yeah.
You did look like a dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for, man. Yeah, I just like wrote it up in the catalog as an option for the team.
It's just my body. It's just like when I'm like winning all day.
Yeah.
Just like the body gets real tense from the victories.
Yeah, man. Also, all the people that I'm having sex with, you know?
Oh,
This is doing a god here. Yeah, warrior.
Oh! That's just, that was like, man, like, oh.
Yeah. That's like a, yeah, like a man warrior.
break.
No, but it actually feels really nice. I feel like there's parts of my body that are closing and releasing. So there's something toxic leaving my body.
No way, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I did this for my groins.
All of them?
The thing is, I think I have groins in my brains. So fucking cool. Watch this. Yeah. My groins are in my brains.
That's why I stand like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. D3 football.
I'm like a tree.
My child's modes full of points for you. It is time for another mini game. This one is called Political Animals. Here's how it works. Displayed on the screen behind me will be photos of animals that I got from the Comedy Wildlife Photo Contest. I got no permission to do so. If we had buzzers, you would buzz it, but instead just step forward, and to the best of your ability, give us this animal's campaign slogan in the voice of this animal. I award points based on which interpretation best captures the spirit of that political animal. And so again, we're not limited to the first person buzzing. I want to hear multiple takes.
Okay.
Can we say buzz?
If you'd like to say buzz,
Yes.
you're welcome to. All right, first political animal.
Buzz. I am not a crook. Hey guys, it's Jess. I just figure we should all live in trash.
Buzz.
Yes.
Good evening, friends. Original Bartholomew III. I will love your votes on this winter's Halloween Eve.
Next animal.
Buzz.
Yes.
Hey, what's going on? It's me, Perth. I found myself a candidate for your office, and I hope I get your vote.
Buzz?
Yes, yes.
Hi! I forgot where I am, but I love all of you.
Buzz. I believe in free school for all.
Good. Next animal.
Buzz.
Yes.
Lord, I'm so hungry.
Yes.
I'm Peter Jackson, representing all the farmers in America. None of us get by without farms. Vote for me, Peter Jackson.
Buzz.
Yes, Randy.
My political opponent says guns are cool in school. It's not my thing, but for me.
Next political animal.
Buzz.
Yes.
Twyla. Clark here. Both of me and Mac will once again be number one in the arts and culture.
Physicality.
Buzz. Yes, I am Vivian Vanderbilt V. Yes, all my mothers have been as close to monarchs as we get in this country. But that doesn't mean I don't understand the ploy of normal poor people.
Buzz.
Yes, Randy.
I have risen from the 9th century to take control of the political system. You have no choice but to vote for me.
That gets my vote. Should probably have been giving points for this as well. Oh well. Next slide.
Buzz.
Yes.
No!
Yes, yes. Yes, Caroline.
Wake up! People, wake up!
Very good. And our final political animal.
Oh, does it have
Fred, did you Photoshop this?
I did not.
No.
Straight from the Comedy Wildlife Photo website.
Buzz.
Yes.
Loaded it booked.
Wow.
You just Colonel's energy. I'm gonna conduit.
Buzz.
Yes.
Politics may move slow, progress may be slow, but guess who's slower? Buzz.
Yes.
Also, just leave Justin Trudeau. America.
Good. Topical. Wow. You guys each got 2 of those. I didn't announce it when it happened.
Thank you. Do you remember what
Thank
you
you.
did?
No. Keep moving. I see Rebecca as she's hurrying us along. Round 3, our players hold hands and jump into the abyss together. Very good. 3 for response. The August birthday party for the coworker who didn't want anyone to make a big deal about it.
Jeffrey, it's a cupcake. It's a cupcake. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, no, thank you. Just want to, there, I just didn't know the side. Thank you. Carol, I don't remember your name. Thank you.
She's bending here cute. I hired you. Guys, don't bring out the rest.
I was thinking,
Yeah, but no, I mean, yeah. The cookie was just supposed to be like a mini thing because we make miniature horses. It was like a miniature horse, we had the big one.
I'm sorry, I don't get this movie. Horse down.
Just come in. Just come in. We got you a horse stripper. That's right, it's an actual horse who's been trained
To take off clothes and then take them off.
All I do is put genitals on miniature horses.
Yeah, we thought it would be appropriate.
It's not that, you proceed.
You don't like it?
Well, guys, I got a lot of horses to make. How little miniature horses I got to make.
You only turned 43 once.
Yeah, man.
Okay, thank you, Carol. What's your name again?
Melissa Cracken.
Thank you, Melissa Cracken. This is great. The horse stripper is a bit much. Thank you. No, thank you. This is great. I really gotta get back to this horse.
A bit much.
It's just,
You know what? You're a bit much. You're a bit much, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna take that cupcake.
I think you should.
Yeah.
I think you should, Melissa Cracken.
I'm gonna take you one of your bets.
Yeah, I would like to.
Let's go get a friend. Okay.
To the horse. Let's go take your drink with the horse.
no,
No, we're drinking
leave
the horse
please.
stripper.
No,
Very fun. There are some points in the break room if anyone wants to. Next up, an Amish raid.
It's a birthday and that's the Lord.
I hear it too. Don't get too precocious, but I've been warned before.
Little shimmy, I guess, would
I'll go to my corner.
Don't.
I shouldn't look at her. I want to look at her parts. Shimmy. I think I'm in the midst of my room spring.
That is your choice, Gemini. That is your choice. You can start on this wonderful rave if you leave.
My eyes. I feel the Lord burning into my body when I look at Shimmy.
Not enough of the doubles.
Interaction. Being getting stronger, I need to go into the corner myself.
That's fair.
Don't look.
Can I confess a sin to you?
Of course.
I want to look. I want to look at Gemini Shimmy.
You can't help.
Oh.
Oh. It makes me want to move. It makes me want to move to Wichita. It makes me want to move to a metropolitan city like Wichita.
It's a sinful city, but if that is your choice, I support you. Look back.
I'm between.
I've really enjoyed.
Is anyone else sweating through their underwear?
I don't know.
We wear underwear, right?
Right.
I just like to check that.
You have been doing it right.
Yes.
But there's
Okay, I'll be honest.
please.
I'm unsure that it's sweat in my underwear.
No, I'd be necessary. Amazing.
I'll be respectful.
Yeah.
A horse and buggy full of points for each of you. That brings us to the final prompt of the game.
It's not so bad.
We're staying here all night.
3 fly fishers trying to outbox each other while fly fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say they don't bite in the morning without their wings. Right?
That they do, yeah. They also say in night times for the dark fish. And day times for the good fish. Oh, yeah.
Now, I may just be a simple fly fisher, but I'll tell you one thing.
What is it, Carl?
There's nothing more beautiful in this entire world than having 2 close friends with you
Oh,
while bringing in the beautiful catch.
Carl, that is so nice. That is sweet. Well, they say you can't catch a wiggly without 2 other wiggle worms reaching into their tackle box. So true, that's so true. So glad we met at work.
A software company work.
Yeah. Magic maker, Oracle, they say. Yeah.
The Oracle sees all.
Oh, yeah.
Now, my dad might have been just a simple fly fisher. He would always talk about the Oracle being ourselves. We are the Oracle.
We are.
Watching ourselves. For it is not, but the Godhead cannot observe itself.
Woo! Yeah, they can't, say you can't take a piss without a tree, am I right?
You unpack that one, actually?
Oracle gave me that one directly, not the company, the Oracle. Yeah, without a tree, if you're a lady, it's just easier to back it up against the tree and just, you know.
I love that noise we make when we pee.
It's like a sick cat.
Yeah.
God, I love this.
You know, with anything, we're all just drops of water in the same ocean.
Oh, Carl.
True.
And then we pee it out.
You know,
tree to lean on. We're all just atoms swirling around making piss and trees.
Our atoms might be having the same conversation that we're having now. My grandpa used to
My Icelandic ancestors on 23andMe used to say infinity are the atoms. So atoms that, create other atoms, but it's infinity.
atoms all the way
I
down.
call infinity. I call infinity. I call infinity of wisdom.
You win.
That brings us to the end of the game. The winner of this inaugural edition of Kids Make Some Kids Noise and recipient of the microphone medallion is Jess Schneck! Thank you all so much. Thank you to our friends at Dropout for not ceasing assisting us. Thank you to Kismet for hosting the comedy wildlife photos, for me stealing your photos. And thanks most of all to you, the audience. Thank you so much for supporting live comedy. Next time, pretty good to me.
Show me what you got. You're always talking.
Can we have one more round of applause for all of our welcome to Naz for running technology today. And next week, please join us again Thursday Night Vibes next week, where we will have a Spanglish, aka Allie, Kyle, and Alex, and Southern Theater.
Drinking in the summer, I'm good at are you afraid? You gotta have it. Come with me.
Believe it, baby.